I want to talk about a ridiculous performance by Pennsylvania Republican Senate candidate Mehmet Oz. And this is the guy many know it as Dr. Oz. We are doing everything we can to just refer to him as Mehmet Oz because saying Dr. Oz almost it's like it's useful to him in some way. Oz is running in Pennsylvania. As I mentioned, the leading Democratic primary opponent is a guy named John Fetterman, who we're going to try to get on the show. Very interesting candidate. And Mehmet Oz apparently wanted to make the point that groceries are expensive. This is part of the inflation story that Republicans have been telling. But Republicans don't want to tell the story in good faith. There's been inflation. Gas prices are high. But it's not Joe Biden's fault. This is happening globally. But Republicans want to tell the story that it is Joe Biden's fault. So what Mehmet Oz did is make a very performative trip to a local grocery store. And his point at the grocery store is, look how expensive it is to buy some vegetables. This is actually an opportunity for Mehmet Oz to do something useful at the grocery store, but he doesn't. And I'm going to explain that in a second. Let's first take a look at the video.
Thought I'd do some grocery shopping. I'm at Wegner's, and my wife wants some vegetables for crudité, right? So here's a broccoli. That's $2. Not a ton of broccoli there. Here's some asparagus. That's $4. Yep. And carrots. That's $4 more. That's $10 of vegetables there. And then we need some guacamole. That's $4 more. And she loves salsa. Yeah, there's salsa there. $6. Must be a shortage of salsa. Guys, that's $20 for crudité, and this doesn't include the tequila. I mean, that's outrageous. And we got Joe Biden to thank for this.
Okay, so he makes a show. By the way, do we believe he's really there shopping? I don't. He makes a show of picking up a $2 piece of broccoli and a $4 asparagus and a $4. It's an enormous bag of carrots for $4. I think it's a 5-pound bag. $4 guacamole, $6 salsa. So it's $20 for his crudité ingredients. So first of all, salsa for crudité? No, that's the first red flag here. That makes absolutely no sense. Why are you getting salsa for crudité? But that's a culinary critique, but it exposes that this is probably all BS. But secondly, it's obviously super staged to make a political point. He's not out really shopping for crudité to make for his guests. It's absurd. It's like when Mitt Romney went out to shop and all he had in his cart was just boxes and boxes of yogurt and I think like seltzer. It was really weird. It wasn't believable. It was during his presidential campaign. But this is really a missed opportunity. Instead of complaining about prices and buying things that don't even make sense for the dish you claim to be making, as a doctor, and here's where it is relevant that he's a medical doctor, he should be explaining to people how to more economically buy vegetables, which most Americans aren't getting enough of, buying too many processed foods. Now, he's a doctor who's promoted quack cures on his show, cures for colds that are completely unproven, all sorts of weird supplements and different things. And then when he actually has an opportunity to talk people in a real way about nutrition, he talks about inflation and tries to blame Joe Biden. He could have gone and said, hey, you know what? Instead of processed foods, here's how you can get real foods cheaply and make them last. This would be value. If any member of Congress did this, Republican or Democrat, I would applaud them. This is a big problem in the United States. People don't know what's healthy. They don't understand how to economically have healthier foods. Food products, highly processed, are promoted to them. He could go in and go, see this monstrous 5-pound bag of carrots? It's $4, and that's a good deal. Cut up some of the carrots, get hummus for $3. That's a great snack. Take some carrots and grate them onto your salads to get more, whatever, I don't remember. I'm not a doctor. Is it vitamin A, whatever carrots have, beta carotene? Take some carrots, put a little avocado or olive oil or even canola oil on them, salt and pepper, roast them. Now you've got great sides for your lunches instead of potato chips for the entire week. That's a great use of a 5-pound bag of carrots. Instead, it's a confused guy claiming to be making crudité with salsa. Hey, let me tell you about vegetables that are the best value in the grocery store. We should all be doing more to eat healthy. Get yourself sweet potatoes. Get the bulk bag, roast them alongside your carrots. Keep them as a side dish. For breakfast, get some eggs. toss some cubed up, already cooked sweet potato, fry an egg, and then have a handful of blueberries or whatever the case may be. These are ideas to buy in larger quantities, don't have food waste, and eat healthier than a highly processed whatever it is, the granola bars or whatever it is you're having for, sugary cereal, whatever. It's really a wasted opportunity for a doctor to really provide something of value and show that he's the type of voice we should be saying, we need more of that in the Senate. This is exactly what we need more of in the Senate. He does something cheap. It adds nothing to the conversation other than playing the same political games. That's Mehmet Oz running in Pennsylvania. Let me know your thoughts. Find me on Twitter at dpacman. We'll take a quick break. What a Friday program we have for you today. I love documentaries, and I bet many of you do as well. And for documentaries, I go to CuriosityStream, one of our sponsors. It's an app for your phone, tablet, TV, like Netflix or Hulu, except CuriosityStream has a way better selection of documentaries because CuriosityStream only has documentaries. That's what they specialize in. If you are looking for the new award-winning documentary, they have it. If you're looking for classic documentaries, they have those. They have a ton of great original content, always adding more to the catalog. I just watched Zenith, which is about the latest advancements in space travel, a topic I'm super interested in, but there's documentaries about just about every topic imaginable. I've been a CuriosityStream subscriber for several years now. It's my favorite app on my Roku, and the best part of CuriosityStream, it's $15 a year at curiositystream.com/Pacman, and the link is down below.